Hello. It's just me for right now. She'll be here in a few minutes. Just gonna... Where were we? We're here.
って8月なんだけどな。あったかいっておかしいよね。
Guess it was.
それはともかく今日はバイトお休みだね。
Don't work.
どうしようか。どこかに出かける？
Sure.
わかった。じゃあどこに行こう。君の行きたいところでいいよ。
Maybe we'll find Ukyo.
ああ、そうなんだ。なんだかんだ言っても君はやっぱり右京に会いたいんだ。
Yes?
わかった。じゃあ行こう。この間みたいに2人で右京を探そうよ。いないね。
Don't fall in the well.
携帯に連絡しても返事ないしさ。
Maybe he's dead.
あ、もしかして今日に限ってメイドの羊に行ってたりして。
Possible.
どうしよう。お店に行ってみる？
Even I probably noticed that we do not have work. Oh, there he is.
いた！寝てた！こっちはずっと探してたのにさ。何やってんのこいつ。右京、泣いてる？
Looks like it.
ここはね、俺を可愛がってくれた祖父の家だったんだ。その祖父も俺が小学生の時に亡くなって、この家だけが残ってた。俺はこの家がとても好きだったよ。思い出がたくさん残ってたからさ。だけどこの家は道路の拡張工事のために取り壊されることに決まったんだ。
Yes, we are still doing the drinking game. I'm just filling up my drink real quick because I need to take a sip.
俺は精一杯反対したけど、小学生だからどうにもできなくて。
Yeah?
ちょうど海外転勤が決まった両親に連れられて、この家がどうなったか見届けないまま日本を離れた。それから15年、俺はこの家がとっくに取り壊されたと思ってたんだ。こうしてちゃんと残ってた。
Right. Village also unique to the deemed important cultural site, not to be torn down. I read it in a book. Wanted to see this house, so that's why I came to visit. That's a curious place.
なんだか祖父にもう一度再会できたような気持ちだよ。今すごく嬉しい。それでさ、君は本当は最初から俺が泣いてたって気づいてて、気づかないふりをしててくれたのかな。気を使わせちゃったね。ありがとう。参ったな。帰国早々泣き顔を女の子に見られる羽目になるなんて思ってなかったよ。俺は右京、君は？
I'm Goldie.
今の君の記憶
Think she's back? Hello?
Hello, I'm sorry I'm late.
If we're still playing the game, which I still am, you need to take a drink.
What happened? What did I miss?
So...
Just open the chat log in the thing.
Let me... Chat log? You mean this?
Yes, the history.
So far, we...
Just go to the top so I can see.
Yeah, I'm going.
Can't you just grab it and pull it up?
I tried.
No?
I tried.
No luck. Okay. Good morning. Today is such a nice day. It's warmer than usual. Well, it is August. To say it's warm is kind of weird. Normally it'd be so hot. Forget that. We don't have work today. What do you want to do? Do you want to go out? Yeah, let's go out. Alright then, where do you want to go? Anywhere you want to go. How about places where Ukyo might be? Because we're a stock. What? I see. No matter what happens, you still want to see Ukyo, huh? Alright, let's go see him. Just like before, let's go to look for Ukyo together. He is not here.
Yeah, we went hop from place to place to place.
He hasn't answered our calls either. Watch, he's probably at Mirohitsuji of all the days. What should we do? Do you want to visit the cafe? There he is, sleeping! You were looking for him all this time, and what in the world is he doing? Sleeping like a bum at the Is it at the shrine?
Yeah.
Are you at the shrine at this point? Okay. Huh? Is Ukyo crying? Huh? Whoa!
And then memory...
This house belongs...
I guess?
Yes, this house belonged to my grandfather. I guess you would say he adored me. When I was in elementary school, my grandfather passed away and left this house. I loved it here. I had made so many happy memories. Yeah, I remember all this. But the city decided that this house would be torn down in order to widen the streets. I tried my hardest to fight it, but I couldn't do much since I was only in elementary school. I was taken out of the country with my parents' transfer, and I left Japan without being able to see what happened to this home. It's been 15 years since then. I thought this house had long been destroyed, but it's still here. Ah, that's right. The building itself is very unique. It was deemed an important cultural site not to be torn down. I read it in a book. I wanted to see the house, so that's why I came to visit. And in this curious place, I met him. It feels like I was able to reunite with my grandfather again. I am so happy right now. So, you probably realized that I was crying from the beginning. I think you pretended that you didn't notice. Well, I mean, who would like to be seen crying? You must have felt bad for me. Thank you. Man, who would have thought a girl would see me crying right after my return here? I did not anticipate that. My name is Ukyo, and you are? Me? I don't know, I don't remember. Whoa! Was that a memory just now?
And you're caught up.
Thank you.
これって右京と初めて会った時のだよね。
I hope you enjoyed my speed run of the reading.
ほんの少しだけど、やっと記憶が戻ってきたんだ。よかった。
What, so are you
よかったね。
confused?
At
Confused about
first...
something? I see.
Actually, I still am a little...
Finally, your memories are coming back. Huh?
I still am... There's another underlying confusion there, so definitely take one drink.
Underlying confusion of?
This is the first one Orion has seen.
Yeah, I caught that too.
What's different about this one than the others?
Well, according to Ukyo, he met you back in like March, right?
Yes.
And that's the memory you just got back.
Yes.
Yes. Well, all of the other memories you've had of him so far have been from August. In his own words, you met each other again on the 1st of August.
Mm-hmm.
Is that right?
Second, I think. First or second.
I think it was the 1st, because doesn't he run into you on the first day when you're like about to go into your school?
Is that the first day?
I think that was the first day, because otherwise what do you do on the first day?
I don't even remember, honestly.
I believe that was day 1. Anyway. all of your other memories of him are after August 1st, even though you're currently in August.
But then they're not memories.
Isn't that what you've been saying?
They've been shown as if they're memories, but I don't think they are memories.
She's remembering things. She is remembering things.
But I don't think she's remembering the same thing as the like, memories are in, like...
Alright, drink for number 3!
Exactly!
Drink for real 3!
Exactly! Like, I don't think they're actual... They are memories, but they aren't memories.
I can't say anything more than what I've said so far, because what I've said so far
is way too
what
much.
We've actually seen so far.
And it's probably...
I know more.
Well, yes,
you don't.
do.
Yeah, I do, because I played this game before. Anyway.
Run away!
But, yeah. This is as much as I can tell you.
Time to murder!
ずっと嫌な
No,
夢を
he's
見て
being normal, Ukyo.
ひどい夢で君がいなくなってしまうんだ
Which time?
悲しくて苦しくて君をずっと探し続けてそのせいで壊れて
Also, it sounds really quiet on my side. The voices.
Yeah. I mean, he's, as I've said, Ukyo is soft-spoken.
Let me turn up the volume. Nope, that's the wrong volume. Gosh dang it,
I think what you
Windows.
should do is lower the music and then turn your overall volume up.
Yeah.
Because that's probably the only way that it's gonna work. You might want to lower the sound effects too, so you're not deafening yourself with sound effects.
Sound effects aren't that bad.
Well, if you're turning your overall volume up.
Yeah, I'm not turning it up by much.
Yeah, anyway. But yes, he is by nature like soft-spoken. Every time you've seen him in this mode, he is a soft-spoken, gentle person.
I don't know, it just sounds like he's talking quieter than even his normal talking.
挙句
He is, because he's half asleep and he's upset. Look at what he's saying.
あれは全部夢なんだ
It probably wasn't a dream.
君はちゃんとここにいるちゃんとあれ
Yes, you are hugging me.
な俺
My nose is in your armpit.
ごめん
Let's hope he smells good.
俺
And not
また
awful
寝ぼけてた
for someone who sleeps outside all the time.
Exactly, he sleeps outside all the time.
なんか触ってたよねほんとごめんずうずうしい右手で
Chop it off.
いや、右手がどうこうって
Don't
問
be
題じゃ
needed.
ないと思うんですけど。
Should right hand really have fault here? Are you looked out to everyone? Should I sue you then?
いえ俺が悪いですごめんなさい俺はこういう距離感を忘れるやつだからなんだったら今後のことも考えてこの右手を折っておこうか
Like I said, chop it off.
え？
そのくらいのことは慣
That's
れて
not
る
the same as
どう
chopping it off. He's just saying break it.
どこまで本気なのこの人。
Not at all.
あれダメ黙り込ませちゃったなだけどダメじゃないかこの間言ったろ寝てる俺に近づくと良くないって
And?
俺を発見したらその場で逆方向にダッシュするくらいの勢いじゃないと危険だよ
I did say earlier run away.
さっきくらいのことで済んで本当に良かったよ通報どころじゃ済まないかもしれなかったからね君もちゃんと俺から自衛してください
So I should have a knife in my back pocket just in case.
I mean, that's the summary of being a woman, though.
Yeah. Okay.
Always carry pepper spray.
それから
Preferably carry
俺
a
の行きそう
taser
な
if
と
you
ころには近
can.
づかないようにね
Walk with your keys in your hands at night.
隙を見せない
Just
こ
in
と
case
が
someone
重要だ
comes
から
up, you can stab him.
自分のこと話してるって自覚あんのかなこの人。
He understands he's talking about himself.
あのさ俺は
I am the Grim Reaper.
Well,
Drink.
he hasn't said anything yet.
ダメだ
But yes, I'm drinking for that.
Yeah, I'm drinking just for the high change.
何？どうしたの？
I mean, that is the signal.
That he's changing.
That's the most visible signal. Oh, sorry.
ちょっと今日はダメだ君は帰った方がいい俺ももう行くから
苦しそうだけど大丈夫なの？
He's going evil.
急にごめん気をつけて帰って
No, his eyes are fine right now.
くれぐれもこの井戸には近づかないように
Be sure not to go near any wells.
You mean like the one that's right over there? Or
Ah.
is it technically over there?
行っちゃったね。
Something like that.
どうしたんだろう。
He's
今
gone.
日苦しそうな顔してたけど。
Evil. Evil got into him.
あいつ何かの病気なのかな。
Don't be mean to him.
だったらこんな風に外で寝るのは良くないよ。
Technically, crazy mode is evil. I'm being factually correct.
No, crazy mode is mental illness.
Okay, but there's a difference between mental illness and murdering people.
Yes.
Like, people with
There
mental
is.
people with mental illness still don't go around murdering people.
Drink for 3.
Oh my gosh.
"せっかく右京のことを思い
I
出したの
want
に
to
ね。
defend him.
We're only on day 15!
ねえ君、ちゃんと右京と会ってたんだね。
Mm-hmm.
そのことを思い出せたね。よかった。
You're right.
で
I
も
think
あれ
it,
いつ
in
の記
my
憶
mind
な
it
んだ
had
ろ
kicked in
う。
sooner.
春なのかな。
What?
All this shit. Mostly the him turning crazy all the time.
それに右京
Yeah, it
の
hasn't
説明
really
によると
happened.
あの後再開したのは8月1日が初
I
め
mean, I
てだよ
started
ね。
doing it more near the end of last time, but that was partially because you brought it up. And I was like, oh, well, you see, usually when I can't respond to something, it started becoming oh, drink for number 2 instead.
それにしては右京の君に対する
Although
態度が
frequently 2
随
and
分
3 are tied together in the same sort of incidents.
What's number 2 again?
一度会っただけ
Every
と
time
は
you're
思
confused
えな
by
い感
something
じなんだ
happening.
けど
Oh,
な。
that's true.
会ってない間メールのやり取りでもしてたのかな。
Those two are frequently connected.
あれでも携帯には
Not
右京
always,
の連絡先
frequently.
登録してなかったよね。
Yes, because usually something I'm confused at has to do with something that's going to be told later.
Uh-huh.
う
But yeah, for a while last time,
ん。ダメだ。
I
わ
was just
かんないよ。
going drink
わけわ
for
かんないのは
drink
変
for
わらない
Sharky
ね
confusion instead of having me like
とにかく帰ろうか。今日は右京のことを思い出しただけでも大収穫だよ。
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry. Maybe soon we'll start invoking number 4 more often.
Which one's number 4?
Every time MC nearly dies.
Oh, I hope not.
おはよう。まだ僕の姿見える？
Oh,
見え
hi.
るか。そんなに急に分離が進んだりしないよね。
Cincinnati.
昨日ちょびっとだけど記憶が蘇ったから期待しちゃった。でも急に話せなくなったりしたら寂しいもんね。
What, it's a bug talking to me?
少しずつでもいいから君の記憶を探していこう。
はい、鉄管飲んじゃ上がり。ミネ、8番テーブルに。あれなんだ、お前か。お前今日遅番だっけ？じゃあミネは上がったのかな。こっちに集中してて気づかなかったけど。まあいいや、この鉄管飲んじゃ8番テーブルに頼む。
No, take it yourself.
8番テーブルってことはもしかして右京かな。よく座ってるよね、あそこ。
ご実家は神戸の方だったんですね。今までずっとそちらに？
いや、違います。
Huh?
小学生の頃に海外に越してしまって戻ってきたのは最近ですよ。
Yeah, you got something to say?
These two.
あ、やっぱり右京だ。
日本に帰ってきたのは春で、実家はもうないんですが、7月までは
Only
神戸
on
にいま
Wall
した。
Street, I guess.
では右京さんは海外生活が長かったんですね。
いろいろ常識外れの言動が多いのってそのせいかな。
Like always, like holding on to his tie.
ってレベルじゃないよね。うん。
He's always in the middle of undressing himself.
Ew.
ああ、すみません。お茶が届いたよう
Look,
です。
his first couple buttons also seem to be undone now that you point that out.
Yeah.
Like, I did not realize until you said it. But now that you've said it, I'm like,
Hey!
oh yeah, he's like pulling his tie down and also half his buttons are undone.
Half.
Huh?
Half.
You're right, they have long torsos.
Like
Just like the first 2 or 3.
that's not that many buttons on that shirt then.
I don't know. Do you see buttons?
No,
Maybe the
there's
buttons are
zero
really
buttons.
far apart.
His
Huh?
shirt is just being held together by his tie.
That's awkward. Is the
ありがとう。
tie actually a
ここ
zipper?
置いてくれる？
Yes.
何？
That's also awkward.
Do you speak another language?
俺の海外在住歴だけど、タイに半年、シンガポール1年、アメリカ3年、フランス2ヶ月、イタリア2年7ヶ月、チリ30日、チュニジア5ヶ月、ペルー1年半、再びシンガポール4日、
Oh, hey.
ドイ
My
ツ
roommate
9ヶ
studied
月、
abroad in Tunisia
ア
at
ラ
one
スカ2
point.
年、
Really?
カナダ1年。
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Wait, earlier it was blank long in USA, then specifically 2 years in Alaska.
Well, I mean, you have to admit that the general, like, overall larger US is usually talking about continental US.
Yeah.
Like 2 years in Alaska or Hawaii is a little different than 2 years in continental US.
グアム8ヶ月、 中国
Just
1年半、
interesting.
カンボジア11ヶ月、再びタイ1ヶ月、ちょびっと日本2
Jeez
週間で
Louise.
バリ60日。
On the other hand, he said France and now he's saying Paris. So actually, I think he's just going through it chronologically.
で、他にもいろいろあって
Wait, can you
Okay,
go
June,
into the history thing? I want to do the math on exactly how long he's saying. Okay. He spent half a year in Thailand, plus 1 year in Singapore, plus 3 years in the US, plus
Quarter.
that's 1/6.
Or no, 6.
Huh? It's like 0.1
1, 2,
1/6 or something. 0.16, 1/7-ish.
Yeah.
Let's do 0.17. Plus 2 point... what's 7 months? Let's call that 2.5 or 2.6?
Well, I mean,
Half a year is 6 months.
it
We'll just
evens
round up to
it evens
2.6.
out from the 5 months.
Huh? Oh, right. So I'll put 6/6 because 1.6 plus 1.7 would make the 0.3, right? For a third. And then another 0.17 for, no, wait, not 1.7, half of that. So 0.085 for 30 days? Actually, no, because the next one's 5 months, so that's just 0.5 total between the two. Plus 1.5 for a year and a half in Peru. Then Singapore for 4 days. I'm not going to count.
Negligible.
Plus 0.75 for 9 months. Plus 2 years in Alaska. Plus 1 year in Canada. Plus 8 months would be 2/3, so 0.67. Plus
1.5.
Huh?
A year and a half in China.
Oh, yes, 1.5. What's 11 months? 1 minus 0.085.
0.085. That's 9.15. 0.915. 085 plus
Let's
9.
just make it 0.9. 2 weeks in Japan. And 2 months in Paris. So between the two, that's like 2.5 months. Let's add in those 4 days from earlier. So let's just round up
To 3.
to 3 months. So that's 0.25.
Hey, Cambodia and Thailand just make a full year, so.
Yes.
What does that make?
He's been out for roughly 16 years. Close to 16 and a half. So yeah, if he left when he was in elementary school, that would add up to his age.
How old is he?
Huh?
How old is he?
I figure he's in his early 20s, because you're like 19.
それだけ海外行ってて全然話せないってのも珍しい
He
よ
would
ね
also be about 20 years old. 20 something.
I was about to say, he would have had to leave when he was 4 to be 20.
20 something. Early 20s though. Like I for some reason in my mind he left when he was like 5, 6.
Well, he said elementary school. Like, that could be.
I would say that's like 5 or 6 years old probably. Up to like 8 maybe, which would make him like 24. But I mean, like, that puts him firmly in the range of everyone else.
I'm trying to think. When did
Iki is a senior in school, so he's about 22 probably. Kent is a grad student, so he's a couple more years past that.
Yeah.
So he would probably be 23 or 24.
So Ukyo would be around that
is
age.
like a year older than her, so he's like 20.
And
Although some of these routes it's okay for her to drink, and some of them it's not. So I think she's somewhere between 19 or 20.
what's the legal
19 to
age to
21.
drink in Japan?
Huh?
What's the legal age to drink in Japan?
20.
Okay. Wait, what route did she drink?
I thought she drank in, or she like went along to drinks in Iki's, right?
I don't remember that.
Something like that, because they were going back to his place with Kent for drinks, I think.
They had tea, I thought.
Oh, maybe. So maybe she's 19.
Let's say, I believe they had tea, so it wasn't alcohol.
I don't know.
I
Might
know.
have been a mistranslation. I remember there was something that seemed to imply that she was gonna drink.
I know Iki, I think it was Iki, showed up drunk.
Yes, Iki was drunk, but he's like probably roughly 22.
Yeah.
So
but-
he'd be certainly within drinking age. Also, I keep getting asked at bars and stuff if I am 21 or over.
No, you're like 15.
Don't lie. They might believe you. It's really sad because I'm like, I'll be like the oldest person there, and I'm the only one who gets asked.
Yeah, I get that. I mean, you remember when we were gone that one time? I was the only one who got asked for the first round.
Oh, yeah. But then for the second round I actually got carded.
I'm surprised you didn't get carded for the first one.
ああ、
I didn't
そう
get
いえば
carded for the
彼
first
女は
one.
神戸に旅行に行ったそうで
I
す。
got carded when I was getting a drink for our friend.
Mm-hmm.
And I got carded again for my second round.
では、こちらで再会したのも連絡を取り合ってとことだったんですか？
No, he just stalked me and ran into me.
それは違います。再会は本当に偶然ですよ。
Purely coincidence.
I highly doubt it's coincidence.
俺は7月頭にこっちに来て、7月4日に大学前で彼女とばったり
Rule
再
number
会したんで
3
す。
for the day. Since 2 and 3 are so closely tied. You should edit one of those rules to be every time I yell at you not to be mean to him.
We can.
Oh! No, he came back in July and ran into her on July 4th. Okay. So it might have been your memories, actually. That just for whatever reason Orion couldn't see.
That doesn't make sense.
Why not?
Based on the rules. Wait, no, that doesn't make sense. Cause didn't Ukyo say that this was the first time we saw since Kobe? I don't think he's.
Rule 3.
I don't think he's telling the truth.
Drink for rule 3.
7月4日？え？あん
Yeah.
たのは8月1日だよね。
No, I don't think he's telling the truth.
あ、違った。再会は8月入ってからです。
He's remembering another timeline, I think.
Just drink. Can't talk.
最近日付の感覚がおかしくて、すみません。間違いでした。
Bull.
謝るようなことではありませんよ。日付が狂うのはよくわかります。
I fully believe that he's gotten his days mixed up.
Okay. I can understand being like, oh no, we met like July 31st, oh no, we met like August something. Whatever. He just said we met an entire month. That's a lot of time to get mixed up.
You sure?
To just be an accident mix up? No. No, an entire month? No.
You sure?
Yes!
Because I was talking about a music festival that happened near my apartment the other day. You remember it?
Yeah?
And you could hear the music from my window.
Yeah, I had to turn you down a lot.
And I was trying to remember. It was like, oh, it was like a month or maybe 2 months ago. I don't remember exactly.
No.
Do you remember when it was?
I'm trying to think of what route we were on then.
If I think really hard about it, I can think of which day it was, but it requires me anchoring to like a specific like special thing that was happening.
But I don't know. He made a very like big thing about like seeing us again. It felt like that for it to be like 2 weeks later and him just to be like, oh no, that happened last month, right? It doesn't add up to me. Like, I could understand if we reunited months ago, but for it to be 2 weeks and he thought it was over a month and a half ago, or about a month and a half ago, no, something's going on.
I feel old. I'm like, all the days blend together. It's fine.
私も戦場ではよく今が何日で何曜日で
Same.
自
All
分が何
things.
者か見
Also,
失ってい
just
ました。
look at what Waka's saying though.
Yes, I see that. That's how I feel at my job.
君の周囲の最大の謎って店長の過去だよね。知りたくないけど。
Okay, but can we just have a side story that's just Waka's life?
We could write that fanfic.
Are you sure it's not already written?
I mean, I'm sure someone has written it already, but we could write that fanfic. There's the tanks.
There's the tanks and planes.
You know, out of the corner of my eye, I always think that plane is a bird.
Oh, is it crow cacaw? So why is it so hot in my room?
Because it's summer.
海に行きませんか？っていうか、行きましょう。
Okay, but the AC should be on.
Well, why isn't it then?
I don't flippin' know. It's based on the temperature of the living room specifically.
Great.
Yeah.
It was real helpful to you.
Hey, I'm not the one who built the system. I'm just the one who
Well, would
suffers
you like
in
to
it.
go to the beach? Actually, let's just go.
Can I not go to the beach? Sand is the worst thing ever.
朝礼前にいきなり何を言い
Well,
出
if
す
we
んでしょ
jump
うか、
into the
この人
water,
は
it。might be cooler though.
Okay, but like you have to go through sand.
海って寒いだろ。泳ぐにしても海岸歩くだけにしても。
だってリカさんは一輝さんと一緒に行くんだよ。
Yeah.
ずるくないですか？
Then why don't you go with Iki?
Because Iki didn't ask her.
俺は別に何とも思わないけど。
心広い。
違うって。あのフランス革命っぽい人と一輝さんが海に行くことのどこに俺が羨む要素があるんだっての。
Sick burn.
Oh my
Brought to you by
gosh.
Sheen.
I love him.
じゃあ海じゃなくてもいいです。とにかくイケメンズと一緒にどこか遊びに行きたい。
Look at his face right now.
Which ones are the hotties?
His face, Sheen's face right now is approximately my face in this situation.
Okay, but which one are the hotties?
The ones with the warmest temperature.
Oh, so my area.
No. The ones who have the highest, like, body temperature. Didn't you know? People with fevers are really hot.
イケメンズ。
あ、そうだ。このお店のスタッフの社員旅行ってことでどうかな。
旅行じゃないし社員でもないと思うんだけど。なあおい。
店長、海行きませんか？海。
Oh, Mine.
構いませんよ。ではみんなにも声をかけましょう。親睦のためにはこういうイベントも大切です。
Who's gonna stay and watch this place?
You can just ditch Toma here.
Again.
マジですか。
I'm fine with this. Are you not fine with this?
Okay, but like, can I stay and watch the place instead?
No.
シンくんは大勢でのイベントは苦手でしたか？
No, I don't like them either.
むしろ好きですけど。でも海はちょっと寒くないですか？
I also don't like the beach. Let me stay.
そうですね。海はやめておきましょう。寒いし、多分もうクラゲだらけですよ。
Probably filled with jellyfish. Jellyfish.
お盆過ぎにクラゲが増えるって
Jelly,
本当なんですか？
Okay, there's SpongeBob.
最近ではお盆前からすでにクラゲが発生
I
して
mean,
い
I
ま
was
す。
thinking of
それはともかく。
the dance of the moonlight jellyfish, but okay.
ちょうど明日納涼祭があります。早めにお店を閉めてみんなで出かけませんか？
So when are we playing Stardew again?
after we play Final Fantasy 15 together.
行きたい浴衣着たいです
Oh, so never at this rate.
Are you free tomorrow? We've been over this. Message me.
Yeah.
やめとけってマジで
Just
さ
message me. But like,
詳しいことはまた後ほど。他のみんなには私から連絡しておきましょう。
because if we don't play 15 tomorrow, I'll probably just continue playing the World Ends with you,
How far did you
as I
get?
have been for the past couple days.
How far did you get?
ではオープンします。今日も一日よろしくお願
End
い
of
しま
week
す。
1 yet?
Huh?
End of week
No,
one.
not yet. Because I got home a bit later yesterday.
納涼祭だってさ
I was about to say,
それ
you ended
って
on
要
dinner,
するに夜店とか出るお祭りだよね
You ended
And my
on like
roommate was showing me a bunch of music videos for this band we're seeing in October.
納涼って涼しいどころの騒ぎじゃない気がするんだけどな
You ended on like day 4 or
Yeah.
5.
We did like another
こんな寒いのに
like day and a
納
half
涼も
maybe.
へったくれもねえっ
So
つ
you're
うの
close.
Yeah.
あ、シンも同じこと思ってた
Like we finished a full day and then
ミネには
did
後
a
で
little bit
浴
for
衣
the
考え
next.
直すよ
We're on the
マジで風邪ひくぞ
the quest where you have to get everyone to look up at the ad for the pins.
Yeah, so I think that's day
I believe that's day 6.
that's day 6, yeah. I mean, I think the game just
Sorry to anyone who hasn't played. Spoilers. Relatively minor spoilers.
Yeah,
Spoilers.
it's relatively minor spoilers.
あ
I mean,
あ
technically
んな
it's
こと
a
しなくても
spoiler.
このバイトの後なら浴衣なんて着てる暇ないか
Also, there was something to be said about the age of the game. It's decently
I mean, yes.
at this point.
Like,
that-
yes and no, because it wasn't popular enough that lots of people would necessarily have played it.
But it's also on a bunch of different platforms at this point.
Yeah, but I feel like if you didn't play the original, you probably don't care that much
Yeah,
about playing the newer
よ
ones.
っとはい
You know?
青汁マッチ
Ew! Kale green tea? Ew! Why?
I was going to make the argument we know somebody who didn't like the original but liked the other version, so I don't know.
But he played the
青
original.
汁
That's
抹
the
茶
point.
How
何
far
か
did
で
he
間違
Played
いないみた
the
いな
other
商品だ
ones
ね
because he played the
誰が飲むんだろ
original,
う
and the other ones changed a thing that he didn't like from the original.
Also,
But if you've never played the original and like didn't have enough interest
No,
to play the original, why would you play the remakes?
maybe because you didn't know the original existed at the time, the remakes were easier to access.
Maybe.
Like that is a valid reason. That's why a lot of people were like, some people were buying the
I'm
Switch
curious
version.
to know how much the fan base has actually grown from the remakes, though.
That, yeah, honestly,
Like, I want to know the actual stats on this before I.
something. If enough were bought, it could have been a sequel, but I doubt it's going to happen because I don't think that many people bought it.
ああ
Because
右京
from my
の注文なんだ
perspective,
これ
everyone who ever talks about it is only the people who played the original and liked it and want to play it over again in this different format. I loved the original. Although I will say, Reaper Creeper is the one thing that's easier on Switch.
Oh yeah,
Because it's harder to control the pointer in the first place. It is easier on Switch.
well, I mean, I think the entire, except for very specific portions, I think the entire game is easier on Switch undocked. Except for very specific points.
I mean, I haven't played it undocked. I've been playing it on my TV.
Yeah, and
In part because my roommate and I have been doing co-op mode.
yes. I think
I
docked,
will say that co-op battles are so much easier than solo battles. Holy shit.
I wouldn't know, I don't have friends.
Convince your
今
roommate.
店長さんに聞いたんだけど
ん
納涼祭に行くって本当
Convince your roommate to play with you.
Oh,
No.
that's a nice joke.
I mean,
He's
honestly, like the gameplay is really fun.
no, but he's seen me
Even on
play it.
Switch, I'm like, huh?
He's seen me play it, and he's just like, "There's too much happening. I'm confused."
Well, if he played, he could keep track of what's happening because he'd only have to focus on his part.
Okay, but he'll be like, "I don't know what to do."
I'm so glad I have a good roommate.
Also, because of the motions that you have to make.
I'm so glad I have a fantastic roommate.
He will say that his hand-eye coordination is terrible, so he can't do it.
This from the guy who wanted to play Skyward Sword?
I had to beat the last boss for him.
I mean, I never finished Skyward Sword.
I mean, that's fair. I personally don't like it, but I'm also, as I said, not that big of a Zelda fan.
なんでそんなに切羽詰まってんのこの人。
I like the theory of it more than the execution. It's the thing, I think.
See, I didn't really like the art style too much. I don't know why, I didn't really like the art style.
What, Bieber Link?
Yeah.
I liked Zelda in there. I liked her a lot more than Breath of the Wild Zelda. Because Breath of the Wild Zelda gives me, like, distinct, like, little sister friend vibes. She looks young.
Even though she's, like, over 100?
Well, you know, when you're magic, you don't age, I guess. I don't know. But, I mean, at least in all the flashbacks, she looks so young.
I mean, she's also probably pretty young. She's probably not that old, and neither is Link, I don't think.
Yeah, but like in the other games, she looked reasonably like late teens kind of thing, right? Except when she was meant to be a child, because Link was a child.
I mean, I don't think there's that many. I only think there's like, what, 2 or 3 games that portray her as actually in her teens? Like, the 2D...
And the rest are...
The 2D ones, we don't know because they're 2D. All of them look childlike. Ocarina of Time, obviously, you see her as, like...
Child and adult, yeah.
Skyward Sword, you see him. Twilight Princess, you see her at least teenage. But like, Wind Waker, she looks like a young kid.
The toony ones, and I've said this playing Smash as well, is I don't understand why there is both Young Link and Toon Link.
Because they wanted to bring everyone, and
they're the same!
There are slight differences because Young Link...
Okay, but I look at the character selection screen and literally I have trouble telling.
And like...
Even the Fire Emblem characters, who are literally almost the same...
They are.
Look different.
I mean, the changes between Young Link and Toon Link are literally like super minor and mostly aesthetic, and it's just... Is it the brawl play style or the melee play style?
So why do we have both?
Because they wanted to have literally every character, and
there's literally like 3 versions of Link in that game.
And there's about 700 versions of Marth.
There's only one Marth.
Then there's female Marth, and then there's red-haired Marth.
No, because Roy uses fire.
But he was originally in the Echo, or whatever they were, the clone of Marth. Then they...
Okay, but his attacks are different.
Slightly.
Enough that, like, it feels a little different playing them.
Yeah.
Because I play Lucina somewhat regularly. And then when I tried playing Roy, like, they are different. They're similar in the way that a lot of the swordsman characters are similar. But they're distinctly different because Roy has fire.
Weren't people calling, like... I remember somebody was saying something about the Dragon Quest hero character basically being another Link in some of his attacks.
No. Not at all. What the fuck?
I don't know. No, I don't have the DLC.
So they're very, very different.
I also, like, I don't know the last time I've turned on Smash.
I like Hero actually a lot, probably because he's really OP.
No, I think the last time I turned on Smash was before Joker came out.
Let me explain it this way. Link has his move set, you know, right? You know the move set for Link, right?
Yeah.
The down B for Hero, so Hero actually has an MP bar and you can run out of MP.
I think they were more talking about not his specials, but his normal. A's, not B's.
Wow, swordsman characters use swords. What a shock.
Like, all the swordsmen...
I'm sorry they played the game wrong.
Like, all the swordsmen play the same, except for their specials. Well, they tried to make them slightly different with that, like, you hit at the specific part of the sword and you deal more damage.
In terms of, like, the normal attacks, like pressing A, yeah, all the swordsmen play roughly the same. This is because they all have swords.
And which is why they want... Some people are like, can they take out, like, 90% of the swordsmen?
But they have different other attacks. If all you do is mash A, that's your problem, not theirs.
I mean, that is a half of the play style is more than half is the A attacks.
I barely ever use the A attacks.
I mean,
I use them sometimes. It's not the main thing I use.
It depends on the play style, but there's a lot of really strong A attacks. Like,
yes, and it depends on the character.
Yes.
I will also say that even if you play different swordsman characters, the A attacks are kind of similar because they're all using swords, but it also changes because, for example, when I played on Cloud, it was really convenient because he's got the overcompensating sword.
Yes.
So it's got a little bit more reach.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, so like other characters with swords might not necessarily be able to reach him, but he can reach them.
I'm just waiting for when they add Sora. I know it won't happen. But it'll be the only reason I buy the DLC.
I'm really considering buying it for Hero just because, like...
Well, you can buy them all separately at least.
Huh?
You can buy the characters all separately at least.
Yes, I'm considering him. I will say that Hero actually... He has MP, right? I just said that. He has Fireball. He has, like, a tornado-y thing for up B. And then... if you go down B, you actually have a small menu of like 4 different spells that you can cast. Now, because the menu appears in the bottom left corner or so, it's really distracting because you have to shift your eye focus to that corner instead of seeing, like,
the
paying
actual
attention
fight.
to what's happening to your character. But if you kind of get in the practice of it enough, I could see people being that good that they don't even have to look at the menu because there's only like 4 or so things on there. It's just an extra set of attacks.
Are the attacks random?
No.
I
don't think so.
I was about to,
I mean, I don't really use the down B because for me...
I think I've heard it's completely random what's on there.
I don't know.
Like, so it's not going to be very... Like, down B, this is what I'm going to use. It's down B, oh, what do I have access to?
Fair enough. In any case, he has a whole list of spells. And so I think that's really, that's kind of a game changer.
I mean, you also know me, I personally am not a Smash fan. It's fun when I'm with people, but that's the only...
I play it because a lot of my coworkers play it. I barely play it at home. I basically played it at home so that until I hit the point of like unlocking Cloud, and then I used Cloud for a bit at home by myself, which then I unlocked the last couple characters after him. But for the most part, I just played it at home until I unlocked him, and that's all I cared about.
I don't even have
And now I only play if people come over or if I'm at work with other people.
I mean,
and I will pretty much never be the one to suggest it. It's just that there's like a handful of people that I know regularly play Smash at work during like lunch or something.
You also know my situation where nobody comes over. Not like my roommates will ever suggest playing Smash, because one of them only plays like Minecraft and driving games, and the other one was super excited that he got a computer working so he could play Half-Life.
Anyway, let's continue because
Yeah.
this is a long like Smash
スタッ
tangent.
フ全員で行こうかと思いまして。なので、明日の当店の閉店は16時になります。
納涼祭か。厄介な。あのね、君。納涼祭は大変なことになるよ。屋台のガスボンベが爆発し、太鼓を積んだトラックが暴走し、看板が落ちてきて直撃し、お好み焼きのヘラが額に刺さり、型抜きの爪楊枝が左胸を貫き、金魚すくいの水で溺れ。
Shape
You
cutting?
could drown in the goldfish scooping. That'd be pretty impressive, actually.
Shape cutting game?
Hmm?
Shape cutting game?
I don't know.
リンゴ
I
飴
have
が喉
only
に
been
詰
to
まり、
so many
山積みの
Japanese
バナナに埋もれ、カラオケ機材に頭を打って。
I've been to a few, but you'll be buried under piles of bananas.
最後は落とし穴に落ちて死んでしまうかもしれ
What
な
a
いの
way
に。
to die.
Wait, a trap hole?
何言ってんだこの人。
お祭りはそんなに危険なものではありませんよ。日本を離れていたからご存じないのですね。
そういう問題で片付ける店長もちょっとおかしいと思う。
Yeah, that's also pretty nonchalant to that.
よろしければ右京さんも
Very
一緒にいかがです
specific
か？納涼
forms
祭
of。death, yeah.
行こう。あ、行くしかないね。彼女を一人にはしておけない。俺の命に変えてもね。
だからなんでお祭りに行くのにそんな悲痛な覚悟がいるのさ。今日は夕方の4時半にお店の前で待ち合わせだね。
No, I'm sleeping all day.
誰が来るのかわかんないけど、何か情報を得られるといいな。
Yeah, and then you show up to the festival at night.
No.
Mm-hmm.
さて、16時半ですが、全員集まりました
All
か？
day being 24 solid hours.
沢だけ来てないですけど
I
ね。
didn't know you went to bed at 4:30 p.m.
I might.
あいつ、ほんと遅刻癖あるよな。
Knowing you
誰か声
might.
かけてやればよかったのに。
Exactly.
声かけ
Maybe I'll do that
ち
tomorrow.
ゃんとメールして返信来ましたよ。寝てたけどメールで起きたって。
Why would you do that? Then we can't play
なら
Final
どうせ
Fantasy
二度寝して
15.
いるのだろう。それにしてもよく全員が集まったものだな。君たちは暇人の集団か？
Actually, I do have
I'm gonna
stuff.
think of it. I should try that out tonight before we play.
I do have stuff that I should probably do tomorrow after I get home, though.
ゲー
Yeah?
ムも含めてね。理科は予定大丈夫だった？急に誘っちゃったけど。
Hey, Trika. Your bestest
た
friends.
とえ何があろうとも当然こちらを優先いたします。お誘いありがとうございます。
Kill me.
不安だ。
No.
これ、犯人はこの中にいるどころの騒ぎじゃないよ。あ、もう、何をどう気をつけよう。
Really? Really?
Yeah, at one point I was looking over at the lagged Twitch stream because Discord was lagging so much.
Let's move to another thing. See if that
And
works.
now you're cutting out on and off.
What?
You cut out for a sec there.
Well, yeah, because I think because of the change. Am I good now?
Seems like it. It's blinking a little bit, but it's okay.
なんか悩んでるね、右京。
It's not as like distorted lag.
あのね、君、 今日はできれば俺から離れないで。
Oh no, the person we're supposed to be dating, we're not allowed to leave their side.
あ、いや違う。
He's not saying you're not allowed to, it's just that he'd prefer you not to.
俺から距離を取りつつ、誰か一人で
He's not
二人きりにならないようにしつつ、周囲すべてに警戒するように。
We need to leave some distance, but we can't be alone with anyone else. And we also need to make sure that nobody else kills us. But we need to also make sure that he doesn't kill us.
This world is trying to kill you. He said that. He said that like a week ago.
I'm just gonna go nap.
俺も頑張るから。ね。
He'd probably be happy if you did that.
沢さん
If
で
you
すね
just slept to the end of the month.
間に合った。
I'll just be around Sawa the entire time.
全然間に合ってない。なんでこんな遅れたわけ？
だって6時半だと思ってたの。でもメール見直したら16時半ってあるから。
That's a big difference. Hi, fire trucks or ambulance?
初歩的なミスだね。
Saturday night was worse. By far.
What was Saturday night?
A couple of blocks down from us, there's a McDonald's, and apparently there was a
バイトじ
shooting.
ゃないんだから多少遅れても平気でしょ。気にすることないよ。
Apparently, right after I left work yesterday, until I went to bed, there was a standoff.
Oh, I saw the news notification about that.
I didn't hear about it until it was me going to bed, but
他人の時間を
it was
浪費さ
apparently
せた
still
の。
continuing.
甘い顔をすることもないと思う。
Yeah, I saw they eventually surrendered, but like 6 police officers got injured.
Mm-hmm.
別にいいんじゃないですか。5分くらいだし。
ありがとうしんちゃん。お姉さん嬉しい。
Thank you, Shitty.
I predict he's gonna comment on the big sis thing.
しんちゃん。
Oh, wait.
ではこれで
He's
全員
more
です
bothered by
ね行きま
Shin-chan.
しょう。
Didn't you know? Only MC is allowed to call him that.
And only when they're dating?
さて
Mhm.
どこから行こう
Well, I mean, I think he likes her even if they're not dating, but
一休、君は射的が得意だと思ったが、
that sounds like
今
police.
年もやるのか？
Whoop whoop.
一騎様が射的。
I don't exactly live in a great area.
その絵面はぜひ拝見してお
Not
か
the
なきゃ。
worst area, but it's
Dejikameを
not
持ってきたのが
exactly
正解です
ideal. Ideally, there would be no crime by anyone throughout the entire city, but you know.
But that would require a utopia.
射的だったらシン
Or
もいい
like
ですよ。
gun laws,
シン
you know,
どう
would help.
I mean, there would still be crime.
There would be, but it wouldn't be as violent.
まあ、苦手じゃないけど。
Like, good luck in injuring 6 police
じゃあ
officers
勝負し
with
よ
a
う。
knife, you
普
know?
通にやったんじゃつまんないし。
That'd be some pretty, fantastic knife work.
You'd have to be a video game assassin.
Exactly.
As
いいですか？
far as I saw,
先
I
輩だ
don't
からって
think any
木と
of
か
the
使いませんよ。
officers died, so that's good at least.
あれま、一輝さんとシンは射的か。珍しい組み合わせだね。店長は射的どうなんですか？得意そうなのに。
Yeah, Tama, why don't
狙い
you
の
go
甘
drown
い
in the
銃を持つ
goldfish
と
scoop?
ストレスがたまりますね。
It stresses me out to have a gun that isn't great at aiming. Because it's meant to make you lose.
I'm going to drink for that.
Why? Why?
Just because I'm drinking for this statement after talking about gun violence.
Exactly.
ああ、そうですね。当たっても景気
Although
もう
this
まく
is all
倒れな
set
い
in
し。
Japan where they
イライラ
actually
しま
have
すよね。
sensible fucking gun laws.
そういう
In
レ
fact,
ベ
they
ルの
have pretty
話を
strict
してるんじゃ
gun laws.
ないと思うんだ。
I mean, compared to the US, everyone has stricter gun laws.
No, I mean like Japan has very
Yeah.
strict gun laws. You have to take a special
あっ
license
ちで金
thing.
魚すくいは
And
ど
I
うです
think you
か？
can
ヨ
only
ーヨー
keep
釣り
a
もあり
gun
ま
in
すよ。
like. What was it? I think you have to have your ammo and your gun in separate safes, and they have to be able to come around and inspect it like every year.
じゃあ俺は地味に
Something
くじ引
like
きでもやってこようかな。
Which makes perfect
ケントさんどうしま
sense.
す？
It does. We should implement something like that.
統計学及び確率論の実践と考えると興味深くはある。よし、行こう。
Stop getting the math nerd into the lottery.
俺とケントさんってのも珍しい組み合わせですけどね。
なんだかんだで全員散っちゃったな。固まってられると厄介だから助かる
What
といえば
is it
助かるけど。
problematic?
君もどこか行きたいところある？あったら距離を取りつつついていくよ。
Nothing. All of your
どう
heroes
し
are,
ても一緒には行動しないわけね。
Hmm?
all of your heroes are not heroes. Everyone is problematic.
どうする？
Society is fucked.
俺と？それは構わないけど。いいの？俺危険だよ。君に何かするかもしれない。
Murder everything.
Not everything.
As long as I'm not near you, we're good, right?
そうだね。その通りだ。じゃあ距離を保って少し話そうか。
That sounds difficult in a crowded area, though.
Let's just start screaming at each other from like.
けど気をつけてね。こういう場所
What
は
was it, like a
本当
2
に
meter
どんな事故が
distance
起
he
こってもお
wanted?
かしくないから。そうならないように俺も努力するけどね。
本当に心配性だな。まあ気をつけた方がいいのは確かだけどね。
しかし今日はよく全員揃ったね。君はというかあのお店のスタッフたちは意外とこういうイベントが好きだよね。
I wouldn't
メイド
know.
の羊に一同が介しているケースは少ないけど、出会ってさえいればそれなりに楽しそうだ
I
し。
do like team events.
I don't know what they're like.
Well, I mean, you know when we had that machine language programming class,
Yeah,
and
that
we watched
garbage.
drinks afterwards every week.
I mean, the only like quote team event that I was like work related, was right. I didn't even like right before when I started the job. Right before my current one, like a few weeks into it, like day of, they're all like, "Hey, we have an event. We're going bowling. Do you want to come?" I'm like, no thanks. I got stuff to do.
I mean, I feel
And they're
like
like, okay, bye.
in terms of networking and stuff and just improving your overall quality of life in your work, it's good to have like team events and hang out with your coworkers a bit outside of work
But I mean,
because
it
you
was
build better relationships.
I mean, it was like an entire. It was like the entire section. So like the
I
direct
feel
team
like I
that I
vaguely remember you talking about this.
the
Yeah.
direct team that I worked with, I was literally like in the same room as them constantly.
Right, but there is a difference between working next to each other and actually like hanging out getting drinks or something.
I mean, not like that we actually worked together. It was a weird place. But
Yes, but like, so I'm saying, like my last job, I didn't hang out with any of my teammates outside of work. In fact, even at work, I barely talked to them in a similar way, right? I didn't really work directly with any of them. But right now, I still don't work directly with most of my teammates, but because we go for lunch sometimes or we go to happy hour or something sometimes, it does improve the overall relationship between everyone. And part of that is you feel more comfortable asking them if you need help, you feel more comfortable going to them. It fosters that sort of team environment feeling. It's not a group of coworkers, it's a team.
The last time The only time that's happened at the current job, it made me feel old because they were basically talking about how nobody has Android phones because of that green bubble, blue bubble garbage.
I think earlier today, or maybe yesterday, I was talking about how I'm a proud forever green bubble.
And how the green bubble is ugly and therefore it does peer pressure to make you be a blue bubble, and everyone has iPhones because nobody wants to be.
It does, and I've heard that among high schoolers it's like an actual point of bullying.
Yeah!
Congratulations, Apple, you're encouraging bullying.
That's a
Hope they're proud of themselves, they probably are.
At that, I'm just like, I legitimately was like, that, like, being forced into having an iPhone because of that sounds stupid in my opinion. And they're like, well, you're a green bubble, you don't understand. I'm like,
I don't, because my platform doesn't peer pressure people into bullying other people.
And something, if it's blue, it's better and faster and more secure, and blah, 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 blah.
Yes, because if you chat across different platforms, it's not going to have the same level of security because you have more things out of your control. However, what are they even talking about that they need high security?
I don't flippin' know.
Like, honestly, in your day-to-day life, unless you're like a drug kingpin, you probably don't actually need that level of security. And if you do, maybe you should rethink your life choices.
And if you're a drug kingpin, I think you would still be doing something that's more secure communication?
You would probably use something like Signal.
Sure.
It's an app that's wholly like encrypted and everything.
Yeah, you would do more secure methods than the normal
There's also
methods.
the chats that like, the apps that expire your chats after X amount of time, and then after that time they just completely wipe it out.
But like, the fact that like I keep getting told that like, no, yeah, like everyone in younger generations have an iPhone because that, I'm like, that is why? That's
It's not fully true.
That sounds like a lot of money just for like.
It's not fully true, but I will say that I've heard that it's an actual like bullying thing, which again, I'm just like, wow. Well, Apple, I hope you're proud of yourself. That also you're just fostering an environment of bullying.
I mean, that also just sounds like another reason to bully poor kids. Like, oh, your family can't afford to give you an iPhone.
Yep.
Like,
pretty much.
That is that's a problem.
Look, the fact that Apple makes it a green bubble for Android
or anything outside of them, not just
purposeful choice.
Yeah.
They programmed that in as a conscious decision.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that they did that and that there's sort of bullying around it means that they should change it. Because if you are aware that this conscious choice you made UI-wise is causing bullying, the moral thing to do would be to remove that conscious difference that you programmed in specifically.
I mean,
to make it all the same. However, morality and capitalism do not work well together, as we know. So they're probably not going to change it because that peer pressure and that bullying helps their bottom line.
Mm-hmm. Because it forces people to spend more money. For something.
It encourages people. It's free advertising for them, basically. It's not good.
Yay, bullying poor kids. I mean,
useful to them.
Last comment I'm gonna make on it. I know when I was in high school, one person tried to get me to buy an iPhone, and I was just like, no, I'm good. Not because of the money, just because I didn't care personally. But I know that's just me.
I mean, I feel like, personally, Like I used to have an iPod Touch, right? And I liked it, but
An iPhone? You mean iPod Touch?
I was like, oh, I want to have a different system. And now that I've been on Android so long, I'm just like, what is life without a back button? Like, I was using someone's smartphone yesterday to like point out something on Google Maps. And then after I was done, I wanted to hit back and there was not really a back button. Or like I had to look for it, I think. Something like that. Where I was like, this is really inconvenient. Wow, guys.
I mean, there's something about if you use it, you're used to it. So it doesn't matter.
Yes.
It makes it hard to transfer.
Being used to not having a feature does not trump having the feature.
What? Apple removes features that it thinks is useless and convinces others they
I
are?
also walked through some people at work today on what my computer setup is like because I have 2 monitors and my laptop has 1 headphone jack and 2 USB-C ports, and that's it.
Yeah.
I was like, yes, I have this dongle, which has USB, HDMI, and another USB-C.
At one point, I had to...
And then I have the other USB-C, which is connected to an HDMI to USB-C. That actually does not work with the dongle. It breaks. It doesn't work.
At one
The
point,
dongle doesn't know how to handle a video input through the dongle, through the USB-C. It only knows how to handle input through the HDMI on the dongle. So I need to have HDMI to USB-C in one of the ports. And then the other one, I have a dongle where I have the work security key thing, 2FA kind of thing, in the USB port. I have my HDMI cord to my second monitor. And then the last one for USB-C is just used for charging.
I was going to say that I've had somebody come up to me and be like, I cannot use my computer to display. Every time I plug in my dongle into the port, it will not display. I'm like, let's use the other port. Oh, it works. I guess they just made this one port not able to be displayed from.
Yep.
And he's like,
anyway,
that's stupid.
Let's continue.
Hey, you're in a ranty mood.
自分で望んだことだけど、ろくに話し相手もいないのは少し苦しいよ。
One of the two of us.
What? We're both ranty?
It's not really ranty, it's just tangent. Sine, cosine, tangent! I'm not sorry.
もともと俺は俺がいなかった場所に行くからだよ。今回は違うけどね。
Nerd.
どういう意味？
でも最近は君のバイト先でご飯食べてるから割と寂しさは軽減されてるかな。
What? You've been stalking me and therefore your loneliness is decreased?
みんななんだかんだで話しかけてくれるし、ね。
You know, you're really focusing on the wrong part of what he said. Like, you're really focusing on the wrong part.
You do realize I was joking there.
You do realize what I'm getting at, right?
No.
Go into the history. That one.
See, I just don't understand that, so I'm just overlooking it.
So should I drink for Sharky confusion?
Not really confused, just like, meh.
場合によっては
I'm like, I don't understand, it's not me actively questioning it, type thing.
Then, 最後にみんなでかき氷でも食べながら帰るとしましょうか。
Never had.
店長、寒いです。
What?
It's literally just ice and syrup.
それよりこんな時間だし、女の子たちを送らないとならないですよね。誰が誰を送るんですか？
Because you know what my life has been like. When would I have ever had it?
You should go to more festivals and stuff.
What festivals would I go to?
Alright, we're gonna take a trip to Japan, and then you can go to the Square Enix Cafe and get as much Kingdom Hearts merch as you can carry.
Oh, apparently they're releasing a canon book. New story.
Anyway, before we get into another tangent, let's continue.
そうですね。それぞれ何がしかの思惑がありそうですし。
That sounds like life.
ここは一つ、かき氷早食い対決ではいかがでしょうか。
How would that work?
1位になった人から順に送る相手を選ぶ、もしくは一人で帰ることを
Really
選べる
fast
と。
and get brain freeze.
We'll choose the person they'd like to take back in turn? Interesting.
断る。非効率的だ。
じゃあケントさん不参加でイクさんは当然やりますよね。
待て、私以外の人間が参加するならば私も加わる。
Peer pressuring Kent.
いや今断るって言ったじゃないですか。いいですけど。トーマはどうする？
みんながやるなら参加かな。でもこの季節にかき氷一気食いって軽めの拷問じゃないの？
Being around you seems a bit like torture.
俺
I think it
こう
seems
いう
like
勝
literal
負事
torture.
いまいち苦手なんだけどな。勝っても困るし。
ですがせっかく来ていただいたのですし、お遊びと思ってぜひ。
Where is there fun in this?
わかりました。
店長、かき氷買ってきました。屋台の店主に事情を話したところ、サービスで超大盛りにしてくださいましたわ。
You would.
いちご、メロン、レモン、ブルーハワイ、抹茶です。
Blue Hawaiian?
Yes.
では、おのおの方、準備はよろしいでしょうか。
I am so confused.
参ります。
Fruity.
スタート。
What?
Basically, the flavors are fruity, 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 or fruity.
Can you get fruity for 600?
Fruity tooty.
開始から2分30秒。意外に早く決着がつきましたね。
Wow.
最初に脱落したのは意外にも抹茶味を選んだケント君。
Wow.
スタート時にスプーンを落とした。その時点で優勝は不可能。よって勝負を降りたまでのこと。
Just stick your face in it.
屋台にもらいに行けばいいのに。負けが分かっている試合は非合理的だからとか言うんでしょ。
Wow, Mine, you know him too well.
その通りだ。根性論や精神論を唱えても勝てないものは勝てない。
If you can't win, you try harder and therefore you win.
4位はトーマ君でしたね。
Can't win.
レモン味取っちゃったのが敗因だと思ってます。やたらと酸っぱいんですよ、これ。
Okay, blame the flavor.
What? It's
かき氷
his
のシロ
flavor's
ップ
fault.
って普通むちゃくちゃ甘くないですか？
It's supposed to be sweet. How does he know?
本格志向のかき氷屋さんでシロップは手作りなんだって。レモンはレモン絞ったやつみたい。
シロップですらないわけ？
Although I feel like if it was lemon syrup, it would, like, straight lemon juice, I feel like would deteriorate the ice faster.
そして3位が一輝君。
Well,
途
okay,
中でむせ返ってま
logically
したが
speaking,
大丈夫でしたか？
syrup is made with some part liquid, some part sugar. Straight lemon juice is very acidic.
ブルーハワイだったんですけど。
Syrup also
なんか
frequently
洗剤みたいな匂
involves
いだっ
some
たです。
part water.
何でできてるんです？
So, if you have the lemon juice diluted by water, so it's less acidic, and also have the sugar to slow down, like make it thicker and sort of slow down that effect, I feel like that will cause melting much slower than straight lemon juice.
本格志向ということですので、青い何かからなのでしょうね。絵の具と
Well, that's
か
fucked up.
クレヨンとか。
それは食べ物ではありません。
あ1位はい
ちご味選択の右京さん、優勝おめでとうございます。メロン味チョイスのしんくんもナイス検討でした。
I thought it was going to be Sheen with strawberries.
No.
That would have made too much sense.
やめてください。今話しかけないで。寒い上に超頭痛いです。キーンって。
Sounds like a
よ
personal
くケロッ
problem
としてますね、右京さん。
because he has no brain.
うん。頭痛くはなったけど、別に
He's
この
been
くらい
through
じゃ
so
なんとも。
much pain that a brain freeze is literally nothing.
寒いのは俺かなりガタガタ来てんのに。
He's been shoved into a well. This is
寒い
fine.
けど死ぬほどじゃないし。
I mean, he also lived in Alaska for like several months to a year or something.
It was 2 years in Alaska.
There we go. So if you live in Alaska for 2 years, I feel like brain freezing might
とに
not
かく
be as
優
much
勝
of
で
a
すね。
hindrance to you.
Or you're just kind of slow.
おかしいな。負けると思ってたし、そのつもりだったんだけどな。
では勝利者の権利として誰を送りますか、もしくは一人で帰りますか。
Well, you see, the
優
answer
勝した
is
し、便宜上俺が君を送ることにした
Mine
けど、
walks
本
with
当に気をつけ
Shin.
てね。俺に。
Iki walks with Rika because Iki is the only one who can stand Rika. And Sawa walks with Kent, and Toma gets nobody. Fuck Toma.
Toma gets Waka.
Who shoots him?
だからその発言のシーンは何なんだよ。
To be careful?
本当は
Okay.
他のやつに任せられればよかったんだけどな。あれだけ地雷が揃ってると誰に君を送らせても新たな火種になりそうなんだよね。
You should have let Sawa take me home.
君の
That
安
one
全を
wasn't
考
even
慮
in
す
the
ると
contest. It was
俺
only
が
the
送るの
guys.
がベストであると判断したんだ。
He should have let Sawa
It's a
take
very
me home.
heteronormative game.
He should have let Sawa take me home.
It's a very heteronormative game.
Thank you.
礼を言われることじゃないよ。これもすべて今月いっぱいだけの話だから。
I mean, my life will probably end before the end of the
この
month.
8月さえ過ぎてしまえば君はもう大丈夫なんだから。
That's a big if.
それじゃあまたね。今日は楽しかった。ありがとう。
What are my stats like? Parameters, whatever they're called.
今日はバイト休みか。っていうかここからしばらく休みなんだね。
Decent could be better.
単純にシフトの関係の可能性高いけど、何か予定あったりして、旅行とかゼミとか。ごめん、わからないからそっちは諦めてください。君の記憶が戻った時に問題になってないといいな。それじゃあ今日はどうしよう。出かける？それとも家にいる？
Let's go.
わかった。じゃあ記憶探しのお散歩だね。
Let's go take a walk to look for some memories, okay?
Are you good?
Maybe we'll just find one in the grass like a wild Pokemon.
Wild memory has appeared. Throw a ball at it.
お、
A wild Ukyo has appeared. Just
い
kidding,
き
he's
なり会っ
come.
ちゃったな。驚いた。おはよう。買い物？
驚いたのはこっちです。まあ今さら右京の神出鬼没に疑問抱かないけど。
俺はちょっとアウトドア用品店に用があってさ、この先だったよね。この街は何度も歩いたけど、アウトドア用品店は一度も行ったことなくてさ、うろ覚えなんだ。
Do you like the outdoors?
好きか嫌いかで言ったら嫌いなんだけど、俺どうしても外にいる時間が長いから外で寝てるからね。
We've noticed.
外で寝るのやめればいいのに。
の間は川沿いで寝てたらいつの間にか水中でさ、軽く仮死状態だったよ。
Why would he sleep near anything dangerous?
Because the river is nice?
But if he has a tendency to just wake up in the water...
Oh, this was only one time.
Says the guy that's...
寝相悪すぎだよね。
Says the guy who claims to have died like a dozen or 5 times.
A dozen or 5?
5 dozen.
Drink for number 3.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
So forward.
そこまで優しくしなくてもいいんじゃない？
ダメだよ。俺にそんなこと言ったら。
Too bad, too sad, I said it.
俺の好感度上げてはいけません。つけ入るよ。
Okay there, Toma.
だいたい君は最初に出会った時から俺に優しすぎるの。親切だし、いい子だし、可愛いし。
I love him. He's so sweet.
涙もろかったり、とにかく全部ダメ。ただでさえすごく好き
Or
な
well,
のに。
their relationship
こ
is
れ以上
cute,
好
I
きに
guess.
なったら、この後が辛いよ。
Are you saying he's cute?
俺はもうしばらくしたら、君の前から
I
消え
think
る
his
から。
personality is cute.
Are you
Or
attracted
to
to
put it
him?
another way, how my friend told me, like, huh, I guess like personality is the most important thing to you. And I'm like, yes?
What?
Is that not the case for other people?
What?
My friend commented when I was explaining the ace thing to her, like, oh, I guess personality actually is the most important thing to you. Because I guess for other people that's not the case.
Something looks.
だからそれまで
Yeah,
普通にして
like I
い
don't
つもの君で
care about looks. Because I don't get it.
じゃあね。
But personality matters, because if they make me angry, then I'm not gonna date them. Obviously. But she sounded so shocked about it. It was like kind of funny.
I mean, that's the same as me telling people that have known me for a while. They're like, wait, so you didn't have random crushes in high school? No. Huh, so you weren't lying after all.
Yes.
Like, me saying, what? What'd you say?
What did you say?
I was
Or what
gonna
were you
say-
gonna say?
I was gonna say that, yes, me saying I don't have any crushes, totally a lie, because everyone has to have crushes all the time.
Didn't you know?
No, I didn't actually. I think that was the point.
Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab a snack because I haven't had dinner yet.
A snack?
Snack!
行っちゃったね。
Don't grab a snack?
I don't want to eat
ってい
snack.
うか、あの先にアウトドア用品のお店なんてあったかな？駅の向こうならあった気がするけど。
But yeah, I'll be right back.
Okay.
君んちってここから電車乗らなかったっけ？じゃあお店は？メイドの羊は電車3駅向こうだよね。あれ？違う？じゃあわかった。君の大学だ。違うの？じゃあ聖地大学の方？それも違うの？
What's happening?
I don't know. They're like, hey, I guess there might be an equipment store near the station. And then he was just like, wait, isn't your apartment like a memory or something was like, isn't your apartment 3 stops from the station? No? Your job? Your university? This other university? I'm gonna drink
For confused?
Yeah.
ってなんでこれが
Okay,
8
me
月の
too.
会話なのかと北の方とかどうなってるんだろう。さて今日はどうする？
I'm gonna save real quick because it's been a bit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I want to go to the cafe or the park.
We might. I was thinking we might actually want to stop after this day, just because we started late. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's your problem.
That is my fault. I'm sorry.
I still have some wine to go.
How much do you have left?
I have one more, I have one more glass.
Maybe save it for the weekend.
It's already in my cup.
Oh, okay.
It's not being
we'll,
saved.
We'll keep going, but
Should I go to the park or the cafe? For at least
Eeny,
doing,
meeny, miny, mo.
if we're at least doing one
Catch
more
an
day,
Ukyo by the toe.
I'm gonna say the park.
公園？いいよ。僕公園結構好きだし。じゃあ行こう。天気もいいし、お散歩向きだよね。今日は結構人がいるね。お散歩日和だからかな。
あれ？
あ、この声は。
なんだ、君も公園に来てたんだ。いい天気だよね。
右京だ。
君は散歩かな？そんな感じだね。俺はこれから昼寝タイムなんだ。最近どれだけ寝ても疲れが取れないんだよね。年かな。
Same.
年の問題ではないと思います。
Are you sure?
じゃあそういうわけだからこの辺でいいかな。おやすみ。
ほんとよくこんな場所で寝れるよね。
How can you fall asleep that quickly is my question.
I mean, it's more like he
暑
just
かっ
laid
たり
down.
寒かったりしないのかな。
Right?
温度は平気でも日差しとかきつそうなの
Good
に
night,
な。
but after you say good night, you don't immediately knock out.
Oh, it depends.
No, because usually you just knock out without saying good night.
No, there's been times where I've said like good night and then like I'm out.
I feel like usually you just kind of stop messaging me.
That's
And
also
I
because
just
we're.
kind of assumed that you've gone to sleep at that point.
That's also usually because we're in the middle of a conversation, and so I'm not going to stop the conversation.
I don't know why not.
Because I am an awkward child.
Have you considered practicing being less awkward?
No.
Well, maybe you should consider it.
That's too hard.
あのさ、悪いんだけどじっと見てるのやめてくれないかな。
No.
気になって眠れなくて。
Too bad.
だったらこんな人目の多い場所で寝なきゃいいじゃん。
Exactly. So I can't look at you at all? No, I'm just gonna say I'm sorry.
ごめんね。俺ももうちょっと端に行くから。
Ah, go to the corner. Just like I do.
お、
Mhm.
右京池の縁に転がった。
Oh, you better not fall in.
めっちゃ家族連れに見られてるし、あれいいのかな？通報されないかな？
Probably.
あ、通報される前に池に落ちた。
Ugh.
ここで
Child.
助けに行くとさすがに右京のプライドコッパみじんかな。見なかったふりしてあげよう。
Why would we not go help him?
I mean, it sounds like he fell into the lake before he fell asleep.
Okay, but like still.
I mean, I agree with you,
あ
but
れ、携帯鳴ってる。この
just
音
trying to
メールじゃ
explain
ない？
Ryan's logic.
お、沢からだ。
Also, that was so quick of a day.
Professor Kent!
So my report was words. He's like a demon. A mass demon. I'm gonna
With
put
game math babies.
up a demon's den sign outside the lab.
何やってんの、沢。
putting a demon's den sign outside of the lab.
Mm-hmm.
ケントとサワは今大学にいるんだね。これどっちの大学かな？
I forget which one's yours.
Well, save first. But if I remember right, you attend Myoga University, but Kent is a student at Seichi University.
Yeah, I know that Kent is a student at the other university. I knew that.
So if she's going to his office, I'm inclined to say it's Seichi.
Yes, I agree. I was just unsure which one was ours and which one was
That
his.
said, you can pick whatever one you want.
わかった。あの学校中に入るの初めてだよね。ドキドキだな。
We went to both of them. We made a stop at the other one with Ukyo.
Yeah, I think so.
We didn't go inside, but we made a stop outside.
ん、誰か来る。わかー！もう遊んでやんないからね。あんたもレポート提出？それとも
Hi, Sawa.
もう終わ
Let's
っ
go
た？
out.
あの人ひどいよ。鬼だよ。人の心がないよ。
Wait. The glasses of a demon?
I too would like to wear demon glasses.
When did demons get glasses?
最低質なんて。最
Um,
低質なんて。
when Christianity decided that the disabled should not be cared for.
I think glasses were witches' instruments, not demons.
Wait, really?
I think that
な
was
ん
it
か
back.
よくわかんないけど、
That was something.
サワが悪いんだろうなって。
That's most. I think that's like half a joke, but still. It wouldn't be a demon's instrument. At most, it would be a witch's.
So I'm a witch? Are you a witch?
Yes, I'm totally a witch.
I guess that makes you a
う
witch.
ちの学内で君を見かけるとは珍しいな。
あ、ケントだ。ってレポート出さないとダメなのかな。どうしよう、逃げようか。
Punch him in the gut and run for it.
沢が何やら叫んでいたようだが、君の提出物には問題がない。
Oh, you already submitted your report.
Oh, we're smart.
も
We're
う提
smart.
出してたんだ。よかった。さすが君。この状態でレポートとか不可能だよ。どう考えても無理。
Yeah, we don't even know what the report's on.
右京が言ってたけど、ケントは臨時講師やってるんだよね。怖い先生なんだろうな。
He's not scary.
しかし沢め、もう遊んでやらないから
I mean, he's a little
と
bit
なんという言い草だ。
Okay, compared with their boss and Toma,
Toma's not scary at first glance.
そんなことで私が動じるとでも思っているのか？
I think most people would be fazed by that. To some degree.
Mm,
動じる人いないよね。
I mean, because he's not really close with her, so I feel like no.
But Sawa also seems like the type of person who just like can be friends with anyone or most people.
Maybe, but like, well, no. I think that there are plenty of personalities that would not get along with Sawa.
Yes.
If I'm completely honest, I think that in real life, I wouldn't necessarily be friends with her.
You'd probably be frustrated with her. It'd be hilarious.
So I probably wouldn't be friends with her if it was real life.
It would be hilarious.
It's sort of comical in like
心に引っかかりはするが。
dating sim context, but in real life, I probably wouldn't get along with her actually.
以前なら滋賀にも書けなかっただろうが、今のバイトを始めて少しばかり考えが変わったな。
Oh, kid's grown up.
店が人手不足で困っていると一挙に
Character
言われ、
growth.
半ば無理やり働かされてから3ヶ月になるか。
Oh, so we should be breaking up with Iki by now.
Hmm?
I said, oh, you should be breaking up with Kiki by now.
最近はあの店で人と会話を楽しむ余裕も出てきた。先日
No,
の
they
納涼
have to
祭も
have
いい
their
経
gay
験だっ
math
た。
babies.
But it's been 3 months. You know the rules.
Okay, but that wasn't 3 months of them dating. That was 3 months
だ
working
から沢
together.
野もう遊んでやらないわ。ケント的にちょっと寂しいんだ。ケント可愛いとかあるじゃん。でも心配しなくても沢はそんなのすぐ忘れ
Yeah,
るよ。
that's also very true.
君はどうだ？アルバイトで得るものはあったか？
I've made money.
Have you gained anything from that job? I mean, technically, yeah, you've made money.
あ、いた。
あれ、一気だ。走ってきたけどどうしたのかな。
To break up with Kent.
いや、おはよう。君も来てた。
No.
今店長から電話があってさ、厨房の人手が
No,
どうしても
no,
足
no.
り
You
ないんだ
see,
けど、
Iki
ペン
only
が取
dates
れないから聞い
girls
てく
for
れって
3 months at a time.
Oh, Kent is forever.
何？
Mm-hmm.
私は初
Because
耳だ。
remember his wish that he'd be
あ、
popular
そういえば
with
携帯を
girls.
研究室に置いたままだったな。
どういける？
He's not necessarily popular with gay men.
大学での用は済んだ。
So he
厨
could
房の手
totally
は
go out
普段
with
と
a gay
約束気味
man
だからな。
for
協力しよう。
forever.
I was about to say, what are you talking about? Kent is bi.
Okay, let me amend that. He could totally go out with someone of the same gender.
There you
In that
go.
わかった。
ん？
じゃあ僕も行くよ。話中のところごめんね。恨み事は店長に。それじゃ。
Please address all complaints to the manager so he can shoot those complaints.
ケントをあのお店に誘ったのは一気だったんだ。あの二人もともと友達なんだね。
We haven't seen the math thing. Kent does not have as much of a love of math that we see.
That we see.
あ、来た。
というわけで、今日から入ります。ケントです。よろしく。でっかいけど噛みつかないから警戒しないでね。
Why would being tall mean he would bite?
一級。
Yeah,
余
sounds
計
like you.
なことを言うな。だいたい自己紹介ぐ
I'm
らい
not
自分でで
that
きるんだな。
tall.
Mm,
I'm
you're fairly tall. You just slouched a lot.
I'm tall for. I'm tall.
Like you're pretty tall. It's
Based
just that
on
you
the-
have really bad posture.
But even if I'm standing up, I'm tall for like the average, but I'm not like incredibly tall.
If I were to call you a giant, it would be for your overall size and not just your height.
I mean, yes, I'm
In the
fat.
sense that giants, like their foot is the size of an entire person, right?
はあ。
However,
今のケントがバイト始めた時の記
being
憶か
tall
な。
is part.
しかし
of
ケン
that.
トに厨房をやらせようって最初に思ったの誰なんだろうね。意外に合ってるみたいだけどさ。料理は正確な計測と合理的な手順が重要だとか言ってたりして。
Why? Man, the audio mixing in this is so weird.
Hmm?
This speech bubble is just so much quieter than the one beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
Their audio mixing is just so off.
Well, I mean, if you have to have each line individually, and they would have to because
Yeah.
it plays as you progress, I could see one or two getting missed.
It's hot.
I call the next line. I can't breathe.
No.
This didn't happen.
What?
Drink for number 2.
The school didn't burn down?
I am alive.
おはよう。どうしたの？顔真っ青だよ。
I hope you took a nice big swig of that.
I didn't, because I was like, I should probably finish this. So I took a drink before that happened, and then I pressed the button, and then it said the school didn't burn down, and then I freaked out, and you said drink, and I haven't taken another drink yet.
No, I mean just for that last one. I hope you took a nice big swig.
I didn't.
Because that's a very significant... What?
I didn't.
We'll have a mini sip to make up for it.
I want to finish this.
変な夢でも見た？そんな感じだね。かわいそうに。
I really want to finish this.
大丈夫。目が覚めればすぐに忘れちゃうから
What,
さ。
the root?
Yeah.
あとさ、携帯に着信あったよ。
We are
メール
getting
確認しようか。
somewhat close to the end, but I feel like there's going to be a lot after this point. If I remember right.
Okay, take another drink.
何これ？何も書いてないじゃん。差出人は、あ、これ右京だよね。
Okay.
前にもメール来たし。
Okay, yes, it could be him, but there's no subject and no
間
message.
違えて空メール送っちゃったのかな。
There's not even a from, so.
確認のメールしてみる？空メールが来ましたけどって。
There should be safer procedures for stopping this.
あいつボケっとしてるから、こういうミス多そうだよね。
People need to make messaging platforms better.
さて、ただ返信
Well,
待ってても
yes.
仕方ない
Most
し、
messaging
顔洗って着替えよ
platforms, if you send nothing, it doesn't send.
What are you talking about? If you try to send nothing on Facebook, it's an emoji. At least on the phone.
Why
あ
don't you
と
wash
さ、
up and
ず
get
っと気に
changed?
なってたんだけど、郵便物の確認とか全然してないよね。重要なものがあったら困るから、後で見に行こうよ。
Like bills and bills.
Also, the emoji is only if you're on mobile.
Yeah, that's why I said on mobile.
水道料金のお知らせと
I think I appended that.
ダイレクトメールだけだったね。
I don't think you did. You
架
said
空
if you
請求とか来てなくてよ
send
か
an
った
empty
な。
message on
今の
Facebook,
状
it's an
態じゃ
emoji.
何が架空
I
で
think
何が本
after
当
that
か
I
わかん
did
ないもん。
say at least on mobile.
Good
下手
thing we
に誰
didn't
か
get
に
any
相談
fake
するわけに
bills.
もいかないし。あれ？あそこでフラフラしてるの右京じゃない？おお、本物だ。でもなんかボケっとしてるね。
Yeah, he's only less confused than I am.
なんで君がここにいるの？っていうか近すぎです。
You're the one about to run into me.
たじゃないか。俺に近寄ると危ないって。
This is my apartment building, bud.
俺なんでこんなとこにいるの？
Maybe I should have made a rule for every time Ukyo's confused.
それはこっちが聞きたいんだけどな。まだ寝ぼけてんの？てか無遊病なのこの人。
Well, too bad, because I'm out of drink.
ちょっとさ、メールの件とか聞いてみてよ。送ったよねって。
I think I have one sip left.
俺がメール？そんなことした覚えは。送信履歴。送ってる。ってことはもしかして君の家の前まで来たのも時間切れ直前であいつも焦ってるんだな。疲れが溜まって俺も弱ってるし隙をついたか。
何の話ですか？
ごめん、このメール無視していいよ。意味があるわけじゃないから。
Yeah, there's no meaning behind it. It's blank.
多分俺は君をどこかに呼び出したかったんだと思う。果たせなかったみたいだけど 今日は俺の体力と気力が落ちてるからもう帰るよ。君が近くにいると危なすぎる。でもできれば、いや、明日。
It's the 23rd.
明日？
明日ちょっと会えないかな。
He likes me.
右京が誘ってくるなんて珍しいね。
会ってくれるなら昼の1時に駅前で待ってる。
At precisely 1 p.m.
別に来なくてもいいからね。本当はもう会わない方がいいから。多分俺が君と会えるのはこれが最後になると思う。
You think that'll be the last chance that you
俺が
can
消えれ
see
ば
me?
君はもう大丈夫だ。だから安心して。本当にあと少しだから。
Uh-huh. Sounds like a good stopping point.
If you want to stop there.
昨日のさ、
I feel like
右京
it's
の
a
誘い
major
なんだけど、
cliffhanger.
But it's also like almost 1 a.m.
That's true.
So
Should we stop then?
I think that's a good stopping point.
Fair enough. Saturday or Sunday?
I do not have plans this weekend. It's up to you.
I guess since we streamed on Thursday this week instead of a Wednesday, Sunday might make more sense.
That would make more sense.
Alright. Sunday at usual Sunday time then?
Sure. Which is 5:30 my time?
5 or 5:30, yeah.
Okay.
I'll just make it 5:30.
It gives
Just to
you,
be safe.
it gives you more time to actually wake up.
Well, it gives me more time to eat after waking up. Sorry again, I was late today.
I do not forgive you.
I know. Sorry anyway.
Anyway, we'll see people, I guess, on Sunday? Maybe.
If anyone joins, yeah.
If anyone joins. We'll see. Bye.
Bye.